Hey everyone, today I'm going to be doing a makeup tutorial, and I've just had this vision of this really summer glowy makeup tutorial that I've been wanting to do for a while. So we're just going to go ahead and get into it. I'm going to start out by using my e.l.f. Tone Adjusting Face Primer, and it's green, which means it's going to cancel out the redness in your face. And I really like it because it just makes your makeup go on so smoothly. So you just take a little pump. And then you don't really need much, you need like literally, it looks like a pea size. And you're just gonna dot it on your forehead and everywhere else and just kind of blend it out all over your face. And I forgot to tell you, I started just by using just a normal like Mary Kay moisturizer because I have really dry skin, and if I don't use moisturizer on my face, my makeup can turn out looking terrible. Alright, now that we got that done, you have two choices for your foundation that you can do. The first choice, if you want to use an actual foundation, I would really suggest using the Mary Kay Time-Wise foundation. And it's a luminous wear, so it'll give you a glowy look. Or what I'm going to be doing, because I still have a bunch of redness on my face, I always have, and I like just covering that up, because otherwise, using concealer, my skin's pretty okay. So I really like the Magic Skin Beautifier BB Cream. It's by L'Oreal, and I got the anti-redness kind. So pretty much what happens is you take it and you pour it out, or you squeeze it out, and it's green. And then after you blend it into your face, it turns just like a neutral, just like an all-over color. Okay, and then I'm gonna take just a Real Techniques buffing brush and I'm gonna buff that into my face, just all over. Okay, now that you're done with your foundation, you're just gonna fill in your eyebrows. I'm using this NYX eyebrow cake powder set, and then I'm gonna take just a e.l.f. small angled eyeliner brush to fill in my brows. But first, I'm just gonna brush through them to tame them and shape them the way I want real quick. Alright, so I'm just going to go ahead and fill in my brows and I'll be right back. Okay, now that you're done with your brows, next I'm going to do some under eye concealer and just kind of like highlighting with my concealer. I'm using the L'Oreal Magic Lumi Highlighter Concealer. I'm just going to click some product out. And then just put some underneath your eyes. I really like this stuff because it really does do a good job of brightening up underneath your eyes, especially on those days when you have to go to school and you didn't sleep well that night. It really does the trick. And then I always take some and put some around my nose. And then on my forehead. Down the bridge of my nose. And then just on my chin. And now I look crazy. So after that, I'm just gonna take like a normal concealer for blemishes and dot it around my face, because of course I was lazy and didn't take off my makeup. I think it was the night before last, and so now I'm breaking out like crazy. Always wash your face before you go to bed. Seriously, it's the #1 trick for me having clear skin. And of course, when I don't wash my face, this happens. Now that my face is covered in concealer, I'm just going to take, I think it's an e.l.f. Eyeshadow C brush, but I just use it for blending in my concealer. And you're just going to blend everything in really well. Okay, after you have your concealer all blended in, you're just going to powder some of your face. You don't want to powder all of your face because you're trying to go for a glowy look. I'm just going to take this NYX HD finishing powder and then just a little tiny blending brush that I have, and I'm just going to set it underneath my eyes and then on places where I tend to get somewhat oily. I seriously love this powder. It's so good at brightening up your face. And it just makes everything look so smooth. Okay, once you finish powdering, we're going to move on to the eyeshadow now. So for today's eyeshadow, I'm just going to be using the Naked 2 Urban Decay palette. This is my absolute favorite one. I've used the other ones, but I don't like them as much as I like this one because I just love the colors that are in it. I don't know if you can see like how beautiful they are. And today we're just going to be using Half Baked, which is this really pretty gold shadow right here. And I'm just using the Urban Decay Naked brush that came with it. And we're gonna pack this onto the smaller brush that's on it. And then just dab this over your eyelid. And you wanna start out light and keep building up until you get the kind of vibrancy that you want. And we're keeping this kind of more of a daytime look, so I wouldn't go too overboard with it, but if you want to go overboard, then I would honestly just take, like if you have a bronzer or some sort of like medium tone brown and just run that through the crease and smoke it out, and it would look really pretty. If you guys want me to, I can do a makeup tutorial on that soon, because that's one of like my favorite date night looks that I use with my boyfriend. Once you have your eyeshadow on there, I'm just going to flip the brush over and then use the big fluffy side to blend everything out. And that's pretty much it for the eyeshadow. You don't want to go too overboard, you just want to kind of make it look like you're a golden goddess. Okay, so after you do your eyeshadow, you can just curl your eyelashes and use your mascara. Today I'm using the Maybelline Lash Sensational. This is seriously the best mascara I've ever used. Like I used to use the Maybelline Falsies all the time, and I used that for years. And then I got bored and I was like, I'm gonna try something new. So I decided to try this, and I don't think I'm ever going back to a different mascara. It's the greatest thing I've ever had. Alright, so I'm just gonna do my eyelashes and then I'll be back. Okay, so my camera just cut out and you lost pretty much all of what I just did. So after I put on my mascara, what I did was I took the 6 color palette from BH Cosmetics and I just used the contour color, the brown color in there. And I took that using just a Real Techniques, I guess it's a contour brush. And I took that and I just did in the hollows of my cheeks and then along my jawline and then down the sides of my nose. And then after that I just used a bronzer to bronze up my face since this is a summer look. And I took the Too Faced Chocolate Soleil bronzer and I did it across my forehead and then like in the 3 you're supposed to do, and then across my nose and my chin. And then after that I just took a highlighter and I used the What's Up highlighter from Benefit. And then I just did that across the tops of my cheekbones, down the bridge of my nose, on my cupid's bow, and then I did it up into like underneath my eyebrow, so it'll have like this really pretty glowy effect. Oh, and then I forgot to mention blush. I used the Maybelline Dream Bouncy blush, and I just did that on the apples of my cheeks, and it's in Petal Pink, I think is the name of it. Okay, and now to finish the video, I'm just gonna go ahead and do my lips. Alright, so I'm gonna be using a Revlon lip butter in Pink Lemonade. I just thought this pink color would be the perfect color to go with this makeup look. Okay, and here's the finished look. Alright, I always feel like my look's finally put together once I get my hair out from behind my ears. Alright, and here's the eyeshadow. Here's the finished product. I really like it. It turned out just how I wanted it to. Alright, well, here's the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Be sure to like, comment, rate, subscribe, etc. If you have any video suggestions or just any comments in general, be sure to leave that below. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.